And hello, Spider-Man fans, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review, and full review for the brand new Amazon Sony TV show Spider-Noir, starring Nicolas Cage, Lin Jin Lin, and Brendan Gleeson and Lamar Morris. And if I butchered any of those names, I apologize. So this is a brand new Spider-Man show on Amazon Prime. They dropped all the episodes. They have two versions of the show, black and white and in color. You can watch either way. I finally just finished it in color, and I watched it last night in black and white, so you can watch both. I'll let you know which one I like better in a minute. But do some homework. First of all, congratulations to everybody involved in this project. It takes a whole team to work on a movie or TV show, depending on what you're watching. And also, where's our trailer, Marvel? I will continue saying this until Marvel releases the Doomsday trailer. So, Marvel, up to it. Okay, so Spider-Man Noir has Nicolas Cage back as Spider-Man Noir, Ben Reilly, and he's a very different version of what his character was from Spider-Man, from Beyond the Spider-Verse, and Into the Spider-Verse. Very different character. I thought he was playing the same character. He's playing the same character, but a different version of him. So there's no, I'm going to let you guys know right now, there's no tie-ins to the Spider-Verse movies. I thought there were, but apparently the creator of the show said there's no tie-ins. This is not a connection to it. It's kind of disappointed about that, but still. There's some Easter eggs, but not really anything like oh my god, like this and that. Nothing that, but still. Anyway, so the story tells the show is basically about Ben Reilly, Spider, as everybody calls him in the world. He suffers a tragedy, and he decides, I'm done. I can't be the Spider no more. I gotta quit it and move on, and I gotta do my day job. His day job is basically he's a private eye, and in the 50s era, people come in for his problems, and he goes and he helps solve that problem. But then something happens when Brendan Gleeson's character Silvermane, who's a big crime boss in New York, his house gets burned down, and somebody's trying to take out Silvermane. When you have a big mobster, somebody tries to take out that big mobster, that causes chaos and mayhem throughout the entire city or whatever it is that, and it gets Ben Reilly to get back into the suit one more time and try to figure out who's after him, and also stop Silvermane from creating more chaos that he's already have. And you also got, introductions of other Spider-Man villains in here. You have the Sandman in here. You also have the Electros in here as well. And, but they don't call them Electro. They say Sandman one time, and that's pretty much it. They just call them henchmen. That's all they call them, but which is fine. 50s style, show. So, yeah, that's basically what the gist of the show is about. Oh, and also he has to protect a young woman, a singer in a nightclub named Kat Hardy, who is pretty much the Felicia Hardy of this universe. He has to protect her. She's played by Lin Jin Lin, and she was in Sinners. Fabulous job. I think everybody in this cast did a really good job. Ben Reilly's best friend is literally Robert Robertson. If you don't know who that is, he is the only photographer / news editor that respects Spider-Man and thinks Spider-Man's a hero. He's always inside the Daily Bugle in the Spider-Man trilogy with Tom Maguire. Yeah, him. Get to see him in the field. It's awesome. He's a great character. His relationship with Ben Reilly is awesome. Oh, Ben Reilly has a secretary in here, and she crushed it. The actress who plays her is Karen Rodriguez. Probably butchered that. Apologize again. But she was fantastic as his snarky but quick to whip, awesome secretary, and the chemistry between them two was amazing as well. And Nicolas Cage was great. I just loved this show because it had the whole nostalgia of detective noir, and it was just awesome to go back to that time period and enjoy the olden days of what superhero comic books came from. We had movies like Dick Tracy, The Shadow, shows like that, all those guys back in the day, solving crimes, use nothing but their wits and the, maybe a one side piece or whatever, solving crimes back in the day, not like having somewhat superpowers. But then this one, you got superpowers, and it totally worked. The balance of just seeing that was great. Nicolas Cage, is Nicolas Cage. I mean, the guy was Ghost Rider. The guy was supposed to be Superman. Kind of did guys to play Superman again anyway, and now he's Spider-Man Noir again after playing the animated version. Totally works, and it was just awesome. My only real negative about this show is that I kind of wish we would have got a little bit more of spider-noir, or the spider as they call him. I think that would have been cool to see. We got glimpses of him, and when we got to see him, he got to do some great action scenes, and it was great. But I wanted more from him. The swinging scenes were great as well, but I wish we just had a little bit more of that. But still, it was a great show, and I enjoyed it. Now, you're gonna wonder which is better format to watch it in, black and white or color. I prefer the black and white because it's kind of old school tradition of detective stories of the olden days. So I go black and white. I thought both versions were great. I think it popped a little bit more in black and white better, but the color was great too. The color looked great, beautiful colors. The city popped still, and it was beautiful. But I'm old. I like the old school styles of filmmaking, and I love the whole nostalgic of black and white. I think it worked. It popped for me. It popped a little bit more. But both versions are fine. You can watch either way. Doesn't matter which one you like better. The show is fantastic. I think you should watch it. You can watch it in one sitting. You can watch it 2 sittings because you can watch it in black and white, and then you can watch it in color and pick which version you like the best. I think, like I said, I love the black and white version a little bit more, and I just finished it this morning in color. So yeah, I think there were some goofy moments too, like kind of old school Dick Tracy cartoonish characters, like the way they made the Electro and the Sandman, but it was still fun. I enjoyed it, and I hope we get another season because I love Nicolas Cage in this role. I think this character suits him very, very well, and I think he did a better job than I thought he was going to do, because honestly, Nicolas Cage is at the point where Nicolas Cage is being just Nicolas Cage, being all wacky and crazy, and who knows if it was going to work, but it actually worked for this type of spider-noir. The way he would talk to himself, his spider sense was awesome. The way he would swing, the way he would, abuse alcohol in this thing. The comedy was great here when it had to be. The characters were all great. I think everything here worked, and I quite enjoyed it, and I hope we get another season. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Spider-Noir. Did you guys enjoy it? Not enjoy it? Haven't watched it? Which version are you going to watch it in? You're going to watch it black and white or color? You're going to watch both versions? Whatever it is, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.